killed. Got it? So at night, some people, they shooted arrows on the camps of Sayyidah Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha. So now when the arrows came to their camps, so they retaliated. Up till now, this is a mu'ammah, or this is a myth that who did it. Nobody knows it. That's a secret. But what they did they were successful. They were actually pushing both groups to fight. In the morning, when these people told Sayyidah Aisha that at night from their side we are attacked and we retaliated. So Sayyidah Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha sat in her carriage of camel and she came out to the field, and thus the battle started. Sayyidah Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha showed stability in the battlefield. Her followers, they were fighting around her. Marwan ibn al-Hakam, the people from Kinana, Qais and Banu Asad, 3 tribes, they were surrounding the camel of Sayyidah Aisha radiyallahu ta'ala anha. If anybody was coming towards the camel of Sayyidah Aisha, so Marwan was trying to cut his hand. And thus he cutted almost the hands of 20 plus people. But from the back, somebody hit Marwan and also shooted the legs of camel. And then this group was defeated. Sayyidina Talha ibn Ubaidillah, he was shooted by Marwan and thus he became shaheed. Why Marwan directly hit Talha ibn Ubaidillah? In his mind it was that people against Usman were instigated by Talha ibn Ubaidillah. That was wrong, but that was in his mind. Then Sayyidina Zubair radiallahu ta'ala an, he went out and departed for Medina. On his way towards Medina, Ibn Jurmuz attacked him and he was killed as well. 2 of Ashara Mubashara, Talha ibn Ubaidillah and Zubair ibn al-Awwam. Now Aisha and Marwan, Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha and Marwan ibn al-Hakam, they were in the battlefield. So they were besieged. It is also narrated that Zubair and Talha, when they talked to Ali before this arrow shooting, so they decided to leave. And it is said that they departed to leave, not to fight. That's why they got killed. Sayyidah Aisha was in the field. So when they were besieged, her brother Muhammad ibn Abu Bakr radiyallahu ta'ala anhuma, he brought her to a tent. She was sitting there at night. So Sayyidina Ali came to her. He gave her a lot of respect and asked her that, Mom, what you want? You want to stay here or you want to go back to Medina? If you will stay here, that will be a blessing for me. Yes, that I will be giving you services, that will be a blessing. But she said, I want to go back to Medina. So Ali told Muhammad ibn Abu Bakr that, Muhammad, you have to take her. He said, okay. And it is also narrated that for 1 day travel, for how many? 1 day travel. Yes, an average travel on camel per day, constantly for days. So 1 day, that is 16 miles. So for 1 day, Sayyidina Ali Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu ordered Hassan and Hussein to give her the company. So they both also accompanied her to give her a respect. Like as we say, see off. What? To see her off. But then after 1 day, Sayyidah Aisha told them both that, my sons, you should go back. And not only them, so many people from Ali's side were there to see of Sayyidah Aisha and the Imam of Ummah for respect. When they were there in besiege at night, so somebody said, as normal talk was going on there in the camp, so somebody said that we have captured them, so should we enslave them? Because captives of war are getting enslaved. Should we enslave them? Sayyidina Ali Raziyallahu Ta'ala became red, yellow and pale because of anger. And he said, you don't have any shame and any haya. Our mother and the wife of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is there. How can you say that? And all others, do you think that they have denounced Islam? So that man, he got shrunk. Because sometimes somebody maybe not bad intention. Yes, normal talk, people say things. Like as when Fahim Nasim is not there, so I'm saying things. Yes. Got it? Yes. And that what? Yes. Tarijan called me, he said that Fahim was saying like this before last Friday. He said that for a sajda, that if he can make announcement that. So I told him that, okay, not only that, but I will talk about a sajda. But I told Tarijan that tell Fahim that you can call him and tell him that if we can do like this, because I have given him Raja'i divorce, not a buy-in one. Yes, and got it. So anyhow, so for Ruju, tomorrow when you will come, you are coming, so bring me 10 breads from Mecca, and they have the abijo. Yes, they have the bottles. So bring me some bottles also. Because we, on that day, we went there, so we found it. That is good. So anyhow, that will be Ruju. Got it. Yes. So I told him that, tell him that divorce of Raja he can talk to. Yes, only divorce of Baina cannot. Anyhow, yes, in these jokes, I want to make the fiqh concept easy for you to understand. Got it? Now you understood that in talaq rajai, yes, the husband and wife, they not only can talk to, they can live together, because ruju is meant there. What is meant there? But in talaq bayan, they cannot meet one another based on date nikah, previous nikah. Yes, they can renew their nikah even in iddah or after iddah. Got it? or not it? Yes. So now look, just go and roam around all the ulama and ask them about these issues. They do not understand it. They do not know because nobody is studying. For minute issues, they are asking. Yes. Maulvi Abdullah was writing a book. He said that there was a janazah, so I wrote a book called Jawaiz fil Janaiz. That how is the janazah and what are the rules about janazah and what is farz, what is wajib, what is sunnah, what is mustahab in janazah. How should be the ghusl of the dead one. What is the case of a shaheed and things like that. So he said that I was saying that. He said lot of ulama were there. They said, Maulvi Abdullah, by God, we do not know all these things. Yes, and even he said that two ulama told us that, oh, Maulvi Abdullah, today you mentioned that everyone who is doing janazah, he has to say Allahu Akbar. It's not only for the imam, because these are the arkan. In arkan, you have, they say, we never told people. So I made a joke. I said that, they told guys, you buried people without janazah. Nobody knows. And yeah, that's why I said that if Allah will correct the ulama, the ummah will get corrected. Because whatever we have learnt and we got the certificate, that is for our job. That's for what? And when our job is started, who cares? Just go ahead. So anyhow. Allahu Akbar. When Ali Raziallahu Ta'ala an, he was sending Sayyidah Aisha back, so to see her off, he himself were present there. And that was the time when Sayyidah Aisha says, me and Ali, we don't have any enmity with one another. Got it? She said, yes, in the past, I had some concern about him. And she said, that is normal, because she is my brother-in-law. She is my brother-in-law. And she said that normally between a woman and the family of her husband, things like that happen. Got it? And she said that actually in my eyes, Sayyidina Ali is from one of the best people. Sayyidina Ali Raziallahu Ta'ala, he repeated the same thing. He said that all people must know that we do not have any enmity with one another. So it is mentioned there in Al-Iqdul Farid, a famous book, that in Battle of Jamal, almost 10,000 people are killed or injured. Transfer of capital, the next chapter. In 36, Sayyidina Ali Raziallahu Ta'ala an, he planned to take the capital from Medina to Kufa. As we mentioned before, that city of Medina was no more the center of the Islamic Khulafa, because Islamic Khulafa was too much expanded. So some Sahaba, they deferred that. So Sayyidina Ali Raziallahu Ta'ala, he thought that maybe they don't want to leave the Medina of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So then he made a general statement. Who wants to go with me, they can go. Those who want to stay in Medina, I will not force anybody. And if somebody wants to go to any other city, to Mecca or Damascus or whatever, they can go. When he arrived to Kufa as Khalifa, so he wrote a letter to Sayyidina Muawiyah that you should give me bay'ah for the unity of Ummah. But Muawiyah said, as long as the killers of Osman are not executed, I am not ready to do that. And Sayyidina Muawiyah, he stopped the messenger of Ali for a few days there in Damascus. The wisdom in that stoppage was that let him see with his own eyes how angry the people of Damascus are. And he told him that go back and tell him that I am not rejecting the bay'ah, but actually I want the killers of Usman to be executed. Who was this messenger of Ali? That was a famous Sahabi. His name is Jarir ibn Abdullah al-Bajali raziyallahu ta'ala an. He was a very handsome man. Sahaba rizwanullahi ta'ala alayhim ajma'in, they say we used to call him the Yusuf of Ummah. He was as handsome man that they were that he is the Yusuf of this Ummah. Now Ali raziyallahu ta'ala, from this message, he found out that there is no way but we have to be ready for untoward incident. Now the next chapter, that will be of another battle which is called the Battle of Siffin. Now Battle of Jamal, that happened between Ali on one side as Khalifa and between Aisha accompanied by Zubair and Talha. And Siffin, that happened between the army of Ali and army of Muawiyah raziyallahu ta'ala anhuma wa sallallahu ta'ala ala khairi khalqih Muhammadin wa alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in bi rahmatika.